Hello, Leo. This is Barbara, Cha-Cha or Tango Tarot Reading. And I have been shuffling cards. And I pulled two. I am using, I'm using my Chinese tarot cards, which I'm quite fond of. And pulled two. Okay, I've got those laid out. And I'm going to pull a couple from my Rider-Waite deck, which is I'm quite fond of, because they are like go way back to like years of reading. I've had a very good day. I made a few rounds today with say goodbye to a very old veteran friend. And I have taken a couple of days off of doing readings to just get kind of regrounded, I guess you would say. Do some deep meditation. And meditation doesn't always fall, around candles and sitting and doing the like a lot of people think. That is very private, of course, that I do, and that isn't in my deepest prayer times. And many times it is just taking the time to sit and reflect and be in your surroundings on the outside, communicating with nature, communicating with the people, flowing a little bit, just being very appreciative of what's around you, and being very appreciative of the surroundings when you're home, and just kind of and then deep thoughts of spirituality and connecting with your inner self and letting it come out, so that you I mainly took the time because I wanted to reflect on a lot of what is going on around us, in the world. And especially since we've had so much of the planetary flow, and a lot of astrological things moving and shifting, and everyone being and speaking of the Mercury retrograde, which, yes, it did have a big pull on everyone, and made a lot of people feel very lethargic and tired and unambitious, okay? But I did what I was doing. We were already moving into it, and I had some, I did go ahead and I put out some readings that I had, and I kept thinking, I don't know, I feel kind of tired, and but I just said, no, you're going to stop occasionally, you're going to meditate, you're going to pull whatever emotional, spiritual energy in that you can, and let it come out and flow and deliver. And I am so very pleased that I did. Thank you, all the subscribers that even emailed me confirmations. I'm so very pleased that I was able to deliver something that was very emotionally or spiritually helpful, uplifting, or that really gave you some confirmation of something in life. And for those that it didn't resonate for, it doesn't always work that way. There's so many people in the world, and so that's why it's so good that there are so many different readers, because the few that might hear what I deliver, it will resonate to a group of people, and then another that there are so many different people that that's the way that it works. Okay, now the two cards that I did pull from my deck, I want the spirit is telling me to not pick up the cards yet. Because I need to say to Leos, this is the week. This is a grand week for Leos. Everything is just opening up and folding out for Leos. That is why I wanted to do Leo first, and of course strongly. Then I was given Capricorn kept coming at me, and Virgo and Cancer, and then like a little cusp of Aquarius, and then on down. But that's the way it comes spiritually, you know, when I am trying to focus in and pull in and take in the movement of life. Leos, this is going to be a great shifting of I don't know if you call it shifting. It's just really not. Everything has already been shifting. So this is a great time. Things are unfolding. And it is going to be a most good week for Leos. Anything that you might have been thinking of checking into, let's just say checking into, okay, or taking on, or stepping into, or testing out, this is a good time. It is a good time for anyone that has love issues that you want to like, maybe you haven't been making the moves and you want to make moves. Make the move, okay? And even if it doesn't turn out exactly the way that you want it to, at least you have taken the move. Don't be stagnant, Leos. Don't be stagnant this week. This is an excellent opportunity for you to check the business that you want to check, and get something folding out. Something will fold out for you, and in love, something will fold out for you, or maybe you will fold something out that you needed to. Projects that you've been wanting to work on, most excellent time. Test it, because something about it will be a happy experience for you. It may not fold out all the way that you want, all of your endeavors, but it is a time for that we are spiritually coming into ourselves and folding it out. And we're going to be it's an excellent time for us to be communicating with people, or finding a way to put ourselves just even for a little bit in directions. Family, love, work, business, but it all involves people. We've got so much to give now, and so much coming at you to fill you back up and replenish you. Just Spirit is just working in a most wonderful way, and life in all so many good directions that Leos, this is your time. It's going to be time from now on for Leos to just be expanding and growing and leaping and bounds, and not doing it in like an egotistical way of going mine. No, this is a time when Leos are coming to really understand themselves and really understand what they are about, what they have inside, what they actually can give out, and the goodness that you can flow out. Very passionate times as well. So the two cards that I did pull from my my Chinese tarot deck are two that don't show up in a lot of cards, okay? But these, it's just very unusual that they would show up, but very fitting also. The first one is called The Hanging Ghost, okay? And this implies things The hanging ghost implies old things, old hurts, old wrongs, old paths that just kind of endures it shut in the face. And it's a time of facing them, and you have been facing them. We all have been facing them. And coming to grips with them inside and in our mind, and going, that didn't work for me, and it's time to find something that does work, and I want to close this out. I don't want it to be an issue emotionally for me, and I don't want it to be an issue mentally for me. I want to be clean of it. And we have come into that time, Leo. It is time for you to let it go. Let it go. Let the new come in, because it is going to serve you and serve you very well. And then you are going to serve whatever it is that you're needing to serve, whether it be public, whether it be at home, whether it be just personally. And the second card, of course, I absolutely love is Confucius. And I've always loved the comparisons that Confucius says. I've read a lot of them. But actually, in this card showing up, it is telling, it's about us having our philosophy time come upon us, okay? Philosophizing about the many possibilities that we could apply to make any number of things that we want to do possible. And then assessing futurely how it could be expanded upon. But most importantly, how it's going to apply and affect our personal self, our personal being, so that we can be better about things. And Spirit just tells me so much to just keep saying, open up. There's always been this expression that I've heard, and I know everyone has. It says you can run, but you can't hide. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? You can do both. And I'm sure a lot of us have. Okay. You can run from a situation and just let it sit there for a while and do nothing about it. Okay. That gives you a little bit of time to just kind of go, no, it might be too painful. No, I just don't know how it will go. No, I'm not sure I want to address that problem. And maybe it's not such a problem that you think it is. Spirit, yes, it's it's about Leo's stand, okay? Make a stand. Look at it. Approach it. Don't run from it. Look it right in the face. Go, you know what? Okay, let's just face this. Let's just deal with it, and let's just get it over with and see how it's going to go. Left or right, good or bad, up or down. Is it going to be good, the outcome of addressing it, or is it going to be a dead end? Well, you won't know unless you do it. This is your time. And this is the best time for you to do it. You can also hide. Hiding will just, just ignoring it, and ignoring everything in any situation or anything to deal with a problem. Or hiding from people. You just want to deal with them. Deal with it now. Stand up. Take your stand. Do it. Nothing but goodness can come from this. Even if it's something and it goes the way that you really don't want it to go, the outcome is going to be good for you, because you will be able to see beyond it. You're going to be able to see, hear, and hear beyond it. And you will be able to grab something that does work. So, very goodness coming. a lot of goodness, regardless of the astrological movements that we've had around us, and this Mercury retrograde, and of course the Aries moon, which is it's emotional too, okay? But when it comes to just really deciding, which Leos, most all Leos have decided that it's time for change. It is time to start coming from within out and folding out more and folding out more and folding out more. And as you do that, do it with good purpose, and you will see how much more starts folding in toward you. Leos, this week, please do it. I'm going to pull another couple of cards from the Rider-Waite, and just to see, because I know everyone loves to see their cards. And so let's just see. Oh no, I don't feel. I'm told no, don't do that. Now, well, the World card. The world is at your fingertips, Leos. Let's do this, and let's do it right. Let's do it for humanity. Let's do it for ourselves. Let's do it for all the people that we care about, even those that we don't really care about, or we don't know that we care about, or think that we do. Let's do it. The world at your fingertips, Leo. One more card. Celebration. Celebration. And this, it's the Two of Cups. And you have just got this. You've got it. This is going to be a time for love. Love is going to be blooming. And if it hasn't already bloomed, it's on its way to bloom. If you have a love that's just been kind of hanging, take the step. Take it a little softer, different. Put a little bit of passion, fold it in. Just make a recipe of some sort that works for each individual one of you. And there's going to be celebration. It's going to be celebration. It's going to be a time for saying, yes, yes, I can feel a difference. It's just such a good, peaceful, wonderful, emotional, spiritual, very spiritual time. Leos, don't run. Don't hide. Don't put something off that you've been wanting to. Don't be hiding all that emotion and that spirituality inside. This is a time. Let's do it. Let's all do it good. Let's all do it for good purpose. And let's just see what comes in to each one. Please let me know. Any confirmation. Description box below, if you will go there, has my email if you want a personal reading. I'll be most delighted to do that for you. It also has my website if you want to know a little bit more about me and my compassions for underprivileged. I have over time been doing personal readings for people, and I have stopped doing that. My clients that I have done that for, and I'm talking about face to face, in person, understand that I have to preserve my energy a little more, and they are most wonderful about allowing me to do it. Email, YouTube, email. So I would love to add more people. Please subscribe so that I will know that you like my work, what I'm doing. Comment. I love comments also, or email me a comment. I am Barbara. Cha-cha or tarot reading. And Leos, get ready for a grand cha-cha through this week. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please subscribe. Peace and love to you all.